Okay, go ahead. You can take a seat here.
Right.
All right. We're there. So Chris, his drummer is just. It's not for too long that you yourself were singing Jim Morrison's songs on this very stage. You found yourself for a while many times in his shoes. What is it like?
Fantastic. Big heavy shoes, but at the same time just lifted me up to the stratosphere and beyond. Heavenly. The band was fantastic. I mean, they had it nailed down. The keyboard player could do the bass and the keyboards like Manzarek. Had a very accurate guitarist. The drummer was like maybe the best in the band. So he made 3 mistakes in a year. And yeah, the crowd was amazing. They just fell for the illusion. And before I knew it, I was Jim Morrison. This was the Doors. It was amazing. I got lost in it myself. I felt like I'm, oh my God.
Did you feel perhaps connection with Jim or with the muses of the songs, or what did the songs do to you?
The songs, I mean, you know, hands down, Doors made some of the best music around for over a 3.5 year period. I mean, that's just like, you just look at it and think, these are a bunch of kids basically that made these amazing tunes, and if you play these tunes and practice them over and over again, you start to realize some of the clever tricks they had. Like some of the times Jim Morrison seems completely in control. It was not at all. Or rather he was, because the control was given to him by his band. And they're a very connected band. He could just go off on a tangent somewhere, just pretty much invented that. Or maybe that's what a lot of blues bands did anyway, but off on a tangent and all of a sudden, bam, straight on it again. And whatever he did, you know, the band just got right behind him and just looked fantastic. And, you know, I mean, the thing is, I don't think it was, very often I read books and things and they act like it was some alien from outer space, but for me, it's like there's a bit of Jim Morrison, pretty much everybody. Everybody wants to be up there, singing.
Right. And you're American or English?
I'm English.
You're English?
Yeah.
So how do you perceive Jim Morrison doing a band like, songs like this that were so European and yet being an American band?
It was probably, if I think about it, it's something like that. That's where America started to appreciate Europe, or at least Britain, at least, you know, I mean, but it was more, but I mean, if you look at the first album, it's mad. It's like, you've got these like scary psychedelic stuff. We've got basically a straight out rock and roll tune. You've got a cover of Howling Wolf, and you've got Bertolt Brecht and Al Veal, and you just think, what? You know, but by the end of the album, you're just like, wait a minute, I've got to listen to that again. Even if you've heard it 1,000 times, you just, did I just really get all that in one album? By a bunch of kids, no less. And yeah, they, you know, album after album. I mean, I remember like reading very often that there would be criticisms. The Doors weren't doing enough music or something like that. But I don't know how fast I meant to work. But wasn't that 5 albums in 3.5 years? It's sort of quite amazing, really. You know, they came out 67 and basically were closed and finished and done by about 70, halfway through 70, 71. That's it, and he died at 71. Like, that's a whirlwind tour, really, and pretty much it took the sleaze and intrigue and kind of, yeah, and sophistique of the European thing, while it's given us a good old American rock and roll right way through the back of it, well, with the blues and everything else.
So is rock dead?
Rock is never dead.
Yeah. That's what Jim said.
Rock is just sleeping, maybe, every now and then.
Well, let's ask
Definitely.
Bruno. Bruno, pojď sem. Musíš nám tady rozlousknout oříšek. Tady táta říká, že rock isn't dead, that rock is just sleeping. What do you think about that?
Yes.
Yes? Just sleeping?
Rock is still alive.
Rock is here.
Rock is here to stay.
Rock can never die.
Rock can never die. Just big beat baby.
He's beautiful. He's the full parade on the
I
soft
already
parade.
live on YouTube.
You are?
Yeah, mommy give me on a YouTube.
Wow.
No!
No. Alright, you say, no way, man. Rock will live forever. What, really?
No way, man! Rock and live forever! Yeah!
Yeah! Hey, guitar faces. Can you do this? Hey, guitar face.